So when I noticed it, I really didn't say nothing at the time. Because like I said, I was very, very bad at communication. And then with my kids, like I didn't know really how to express my feelings and tell them certain things or speak to them or like have a platform for them to, because I never had that. So I didn't know how to approach it. I didn't know how to, so I kind of just still was watching him. And then my way of trying to, because I kind of had a feeling it was because he, the second person that I had children with, kept coming around. So I would buy him things. Well, I would buy all them stuff, but I would buy him things. And then with him missing school, I would let it slide all the time because I know I can't tell you that I'm sorry that he's coming back, but I can't. So the first year, I'm past my first year now. And like I said, my caseworker was coming by almost every month. And my case was about to be closed. And we do our last final meeting or whatever, which I thought was our final meeting. And he was like, he was so proud of me of how much I accomplished within a year because everything that I had set for myself, because that's what I always set a goal for myself was to pay off my car, start saving, start trying to fix my credit. There was some other stuff that too that I was spending more time with the kids. We did a lot of activities, and like we was going to Fort Myers like a lot. We was going to Fort Myers a lot around that time too, and so I had accomplished a lot. And he was like, he was so proud of me that I was doing so well. I was keeping up with everything. He was like, he put in a request for me to have another another 6 months, but ended up getting I think a whole nother year paid for my rent and my water, not my water and my light bill, because he was just like so proud. He was like, a lot of people don't make it past the first year when they get out the shelter. Like some of them really fall back, and when I tell you like he wasn't lying, it's true. So he was like, they're gonna extend it. So I had another year of where, like I was good, but I was still saving. Still living just, I wouldn't say like that next year I wasn't splurging or anything. I was just getting everybody what they needed, and if birthdays came, whatever. And I'm not sure how it started, but I think Tasha ended up hitting me up or something like that and telling me that my best friend wanted to talk to me regarding my daughter. So I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. And plus around that time too, I missed my best friend. Like, even though she was doing all that stuff, I knew just to tread lightly with her because of everything that was being said. So she ends up coming to my house and, spending time with her goddaughter, my oldest daughter, and seeing all the kids. And this is her first time meeting my son. So, like, our first encounter, like, I wasn't gonna hold back because I was really upset about that. So she was like, she didn't understand why I ended up, cause she was telling me what her and Jessica was going through and stuff. Cause she was still staying with Jessica. And she was like, oh, I'm not the type of person that sit around and talk about people like that. I said, yes, you do. And she looked at me like, when did I ever get this vocal? And I said, yes, you do. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, it's funny how everybody was telling me how you was going around talking about me really bad. She was like, no, that wasn't me. I said, she was like, You sure that wasn't Jolene? You sure that wasn't Jolene? I'm like, no, because I know what I tell Jolene and I know what I tell you. And this is what I always tell people. And that's why people think, because I tell them this, they think they could turn that, they can do that reverse psychology on me. But like I said, I created that system for me. So you don't know how I do it. Just because I said, oh no, I tell certain people certain things. I tell you certain things and I tell Jolene certain things. So if I know if it comes from Jolene, I know it comes from Jolene. If I know if if I tell you something and it comes from you, it comes from you. So I know what I told Jolene, I never told you. But it's funny how your sister-in-law could run down my whole situation and you never liked it her. Ooh, she got so pissed. Ooh, she got so pissed. Because she had nothing to say. She had nothing to say, but like I said, people tried to run that on me. And you can't run the way I do it on me. That's why I said that with the whole Tasha situation. She thought she was slick, but she wasn't being slick. Because like I said, karma comes back for people. And mind you, because the way Claudia was sitting there talking about her so bad or whatever, who did Claudia need at the end when she left her husband? She needed the two people that she was talking the most shit about. Ghislaine and Tasha. Oh, Tasha loved that. Tasha loved that. So, anyways, getting back to the story, she couldn't say nothing because what I was saying was true. Like, you sitting here saying you're my best friend and all that other stuff, but you're sitting here, like, talking so bad about me. She was like, no, it was just that I was really upset because, you know, I was like, I was not even pregnant when you was telling everybody that. And you was telling everybody I was pregnant. I was like, how did you know I was pregnant? She's like, but you was spitting. I was like, yeah, but I was smoking blacks at the same time. So I spit when I smoke blacks. Well, she was like, she was just very hurt because I moved all the way to Fort Myers, and then I ambushed her with the whole Nixon and Jolene thing, knowing that she kept telling me that it wasn't true, and here I am trying to confront her in front of Jolene and trying to make it a big deal. And she was like, oh, Nixon used to text me all the time asking me what I was doing, and I used to show Isabel. You could ask Isabel. I used to show Isabel all of this, like he used to text me. I know. Jolene, are you ready? Like, he's weird like that. That's why I was so mad that you would have did something like that with them, because we both said that he was weird. Like, I'm not saying that he wasn't. So we kind of squashed it, and then I turned back and I told Jolene, I was like, yeah, she was saying how Nixon used to text